Today we're chatting with a pair of warm shower cyclists who visited our house last night, Abby and Nick. Would you two just briefly introduce yourself? Tell us a little bit about yourselves.
Sure. So I grew up in Western Washington and decided about a year ago to do some sort of cycling tour. So through the Adventure Cycling Association, I met Nick when I posted a Companions Wanted ad. And then we got to know each other online. We decided to do the trip together. We tailored our trip, and here we are halfway through it.
And I'm Nick. I'm from Austin, and we're going from Anacortes, Washington to Denver, Colorado.
Okay, thanks. And briefly, your background. It'd be nice if you know a way to keep food and housing just strictly a cyclist. But I think you're practical people like me. What do you do when you're not cycling? Or what will you be doing? I know you both, or especially you, Abby. You've mentioned that you're a bit in transition, if you don't mind.
Do you mean just?
What you've done and where life is going to take you post cycling.
Sure. So once I'm done with the trip, I'm going to go back to school and finish my degree in environmental science.
Okay.
And then not quite sure what I'll be doing with that, but hopefully find out along the way.
Okay. And Nick?
And I'll be going back to school for engineering and going back to work and probably sailing some boats. So that's about it. Doing more cycling.
Okay, and let's see, we discussed last night, I think you're a little more than 2 weeks into your trip.
Yep.
From Anacortes, and one or two highlights so far, if you can.
One is the people, like yourself. I mean, the kindness and hospitality is just incredible, and getting to connect with people. And two, I mean, there's not really any specific place. The feeling at the end of the day when you've accomplished 70, 80, 90 miles is pretty awesome, and just getting to kind of celebrate together. So that's probably the highlight of
the trip for me is the beer at the end of the day. And then also when we were headed into Wisdom, I was lucky enough to see 30 or 40 elk cross right in front of me, and that was amazing. So that's been the highlight of my trip so far.
Well, thank you, and bon voyage, safe travels.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Dennis.
See you down the road.
Bye.
Bye.